Well, that's Christmas out of the way. As you saw from the Christmas present video, I got some tasty stuff, and I'm now getting delightfully close to the money that I possibly need for PlayStation VR. I don't know how much it'll be, but I'm hoping it's in the 300 barrier, and if it is, I'm looking pretty good. But to the point of this video, I wasn't originally going to do this because I figured this particular video had already been done to death by a good number of YouTubers and other collectives such as IGN and Video Gamer and yada yada yada. But you guys asked for it, so I do it. It's that simple, you know. I'm your puppet on a string. Yeah, so let's get to my top 3 games of 2015. So, I'll give you the first 2 games, then I shall give you my honourable mentions, and then I'll hit you with my number 1 game. Now obviously I've explained things as I go, just so you're not going, why the hell does he like that? Well, he likes that because of that, that's what he said, so, oh, alright, cool. Anyway, so, game number 3. And game number 3, there'll be a little bit of a shocker that I've put it in this position, but I shall explain why. Fallout 4. You're like, Fallout 4? What? It's simple. Fallout 4, for the main reason, 1, it can be buggy, although admittedly I personally haven't experienced those bugs, but some of you out there have, and you'll go, ah, you're right, yeah, there are some bugs, there are some issues, aye. Some people would say it's only a reskinning of Fallout 3 made for, 8th gen consoles, and that is certainly an accusation one could easily levy at Fallout 4. But my reason for it is basically I've just not played enough to really give it any higher, I mean, what I've played so far, I have very much enjoyed. It controls like I want it to. It does all the things I would hope a Fallout game would do, and a couple more. I don't know if it's necessarily a direct reskinning of Fallout 3 for Fallout, for new gen, but I am enjoying it. But the proviso is I've only gotten so far. I've mostly been tooling around the wasteland, just picking up stuff and fighting, beasties and so on and so forth. So I can't give it a full judging. So with that in mind, I'm only going to be able to place it into top 3 as my number 3 game. My number 2 game, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now you guys who've followed the channel for a wee while know how I feel about Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I mean, I did a review on it, I did a couple of videos, one video I was very proud of, being all hyped up for Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And the main reason I like Syndicate is because it's fun. It's simple as that. Jacob and Evie Fry are fun to be, Yeah, okay, it's had a couple of graphical issues, and there was one time I had a video sequence where everybody was invisible except the items they were holding, but I just went, nope, Ubisoft, But the fact of the matter is, it may be a little short in places, but the pacing is good. You got your usual sort of Ubisoft nonsense of find the point, rescue the point, do the upgrade, buy the weapons, blah 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 and blah. Discover the map, yada yada yada. But the fact of the matter is, when you get all said and done, even though it's a touch predictable in places and it's very Assassin's Creed, I like Assassin's Creed. I've played all of them. Well, nearly all of them. You know which ones I haven't played, and we all know why I didn't play it, because it was not very good. And I ain't talking about Unity. The only reason I didn't touch Unity is because I knew going in that it was a hot mess. And it's like when you haven't let the developers 3 days out for the release of the game, get their hands on a proper retail copy, and you've given them it on PC only, and even then you're saying, well, this is the retail version, this is a PC alpha version. That was alarm bells enough for me. And then I saw it in action and I was like, ooh, I dodged a bullet there. But I digress. So, honourable mentions. Honourable mentions would be, obviously, number one of the honourable mentions, Rocket League. I sunk way too many hours into Rocket League. But it's just, wait, whoa, wait, ball, boom, cars, wait, rockets. It's just like, it's just a family bucket of fun. It's just, you know, it's stupid as. I mean, it's like, I'm Rocket League, but I'm fun. That's basically it. It's a dumb game, but it's a fun game. It's mad addictive, and you just play it and play it and play it. The lobbies are nice. You can link with people on PC and play it. It looks great on Twitch. You know, it's a great package. It's not a favourite game, but it's damn close. You know? And the other one, another honourable mention. Now this is a game that I was initially woo about. And then as time passed and I saw videos about. But now I'm back to about it. And that's because I played it on my brother-in-law's PS4 over Christmas. My brother-in-law, of course, being the mighty Dave S, who does lots of tasty YouTube videos. Actually, in a little while, he's bringing a very tasty GTA 5 themed video that you want to look out for. If you like film noir, but you like a modern twist to your films, keep an eye out for it. I think you'll enjoy it. So hit that subscribe button when it comes to Dave S, because he's made an interesting one that you should see. And the game is Rainbow Six Siege. Now I know a lot of you have seen it, and we all watched the IGN first. We saw Ryan McCaffrey go around and around and around the same house at a stroke airport over and over and over. I was like, yeah. Okay, can we see something else now? But the truth of the matter is, I played it. Now admittedly, I only was on it for about half an hour, 45 minutes. But the fact of the matter was, mechanically it worked really nicely. The lighting was good, the textures were nice, the swapping of sights I thought was an interesting idea, you know, and it just, you know, there was a genuine palpable sense of tension while playing the game, and it just felt good, felt right. It was just difficult enough to make you go, I've got to do that again, but not difficult enough to make you go, oh, and throw your pad out the window. So, you know, a decent, strong title. And if I ever see that sucker, you know, like on eBay for a good price or second-hand game for a half-decent price, then chances are, if I've got the cash, I'll pick that puppy up, because, yeah, it's actually fairly decent. It's not like, but it's like, yeah, yes, definite golf clap. But my number one game of 2015 goes to, drumroll please, Batman Arkham Knight. Now I know a lot of you are going, hang on, Batman Arkham Knight, what about all the tank rubbish? I hear you what you're saying. And yes, the tank stuff could be frustrating sometimes. I mean, you know, I waited to do the mines after I did everything else. You know, I cleaned every tank out of Gotham. And then it somehow managed to give me more tanks to fight. You know, I'd taken out all of the Arkham Knight's army, yet there was still army left to fight me for the mines. But never mind that, that's game logic. You know game logic. It often makes no sense. And we roll with it because we're gamers, that's what we do. But here's the thing. Okay, you felt like Batman, you know? And, you know, you glided through that city, you knocked the stuffing out of bad guys, you know, you had all the bat powers, and the Batmobile, let's face it, when you drove that sucker about, it felt good. You know? And basically, people talk about, oh, 2015 was the year of the walking simulator. Yeah, but it was also the year of the Batman simulator. Hello! And it was just fun. And yes, there were parts that were annoying, you know? You had to do so much tanky stuff, and that got wearing, yes. You had to do all those Riddler trophies if you wanted to get all the ending, yes. But the fact of the matter is, when you did all the tanky stuff, and you did all those mines, okay, you went to hell and back doing those mines. But you know what? Afterwards, there was a definite adrenaline rush, like, yes, I did that! And when you finally took care of all those Riddlers, there was a definite nice sense of achievement when you got to beat the living hell out of him. Oh, I relished watching him sitting in that cell in the GCPD. Oh, that felt good. Yeah, okay, the Azrael stuff wasn't so great, but the fact of the matter was, when you bring it all together and you pull together all the various bits and pieces and bundle it into a wee ball, that ball goes to the back of the net. It's a definite win. You know? Now, you might not like it. You might think that Fallout 4 deserves to be in the #1 slot. You might think it's Metal Gear Solid. But, you know, these are the games that I think, for me personally, are my 2015 top 3. So, if you feel you want to contribute to this particular conversation, you know that comment section is open for you. Or find me on Twitter and tell me there, at Zenbloke. You can find me on the Zenbloke and Channels stuff on PS4, which is my community. So you hit that through DWTKSW and find me through my profile, hit the community, talk to me there. You can even leave messages for me on YouTube, you know, by going to my channel page and go into my, you know, the top bar and leave a message for me there. You can even message me on PSN directly if you like. There's loads of ways. You know? It's all groovy. It's all good. So, I'm going to now close this video in the manner which I always do. Please remember to rate, favourite, comment, share and subscribe. And as always, I ne bother.